Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Planet Home Lending. Secured by private equity, Planet Home Lending might just be the largest wholesale lender you've never heard of. Our competitive pricing opens the door, but we know it's our knowledgeable and accessible account executives who will make Planet Home Lending your first and last look on every loan.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway. This is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network, brought to you by Planet Home Lending. Now, I'll tell you what, last week we got some interesting data on housing, and it was good data. The contracts on new homes really jumped 19%. Now, the contracts on existing homes remain flat. However, they were certainly affected by the storms, and when you think about it, inventory remains very low. In fact, the National Association of Realtors is saying that if inventory levels were higher, we'd have a lot more sales. So the demand remains very, very strong. Make sure you get this word out. I mean, the housing market is still hot. We're going to get some housing data this week, along with a lot of stuff. We're going to get the Fed this week. We're also going to get Jobs Week this week. It's going to be exciting, especially in light of what happened last week, where mortgage bonds, they got beat up. Treasury yields broke out higher. So all because of the positive economic data we got, positive news in the stock market, stocks all-time highs, and as well as there were some fears that Donald Trump might lean towards the next Fed chair selection as being John Taylor. He's a little more hawkish, but just on Friday we saw some news come out that maybe now Trump is leaning back towards Jerome Powell as the next Fed chair, and he is more dovish. So the market's like that. That's why we saw some recovery on Friday. Now, for those of you that are saying, hey, okay, what do I do now? We're put in a position where some unfavorable rates maybe have your customers asking questions here. First of all, you should have been on MBS Highway because we had alerts to protect you, and we were also concerned about it well in advance of what had happened, and we had some locking biases going on, so you could have had it easy. Now, as far as this week, here's some of the things you need to watch out for. Take a look at that 10-year Treasury. We broke above an important level at 2.385. So there's a good chance we could revisit that level to the downside. Watch 2.47 on the 10-year Treasury, a break above there. Man, we're going to go to 262.5. So I mean 2.625. So that's going to be worrisome if we break above there. And that's the mistake a lot of times people make, is that they see yields go up and they don't realize if you break above a technical level, even though they're higher, that's not the time to say, oh, they'll come back down. That means they're going to go higher still. So that's why we watch these levels for you. If you haven't done so already, get on MBS Highway. I'll talk to you next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Feel the difference of what a decentralized operation makes. With account executives in your backyard and in your office, not hidden in a call center, we know what you and your borrower desires based on your market, and we'll be in your office helping you through every step of the way. Those are just a few of the differences our clients see every day with Planet Home Lending Wholesale.
This is Mortgage News Network.